Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has made a bold move. He wants to work directly with Donald Trump to end the war with Russia. Zelensky believes that cutting out the middlemen and speaking directly to Trump is crucial. He wants to share ideas and come up with a real plan to strengthen Ukraine. This is a risky strategy, but Zelensky seems determined to pursue it. He's putting his faith in Trump's willingness to make a deal. The world is watching to see how Trump will respond. Will he seize this opportunity to be a peacemaker? Or will he dismiss Zelensky's overture? The stakes are incredibly high, not just for Ukraine, but for the entire world. This war has already caused immense suffering and instability. A peaceful resolution is desperately needed. Zelensky's decision to reach out to Trump directly is a sign of his desperation. He knows that Ukraine's fate hangs in the balance. He's willing to try anything, even appealing to a man known for his unpredictable nature. Only time will tell if this gamble will pay off. Let's be clear. Ukraine needs American help. Big time. The US is the biggest supplier of military aid to Ukraine. We're talking billions of dollars worth of weapons and equipment. This aid is literally keeping Ukraine's defense afloat. Zelensky knows this. He knows that staying on Trump's good side is essential for Ukraine's survival. Trump has a history of making unpredictable foreign policy decisions. He's pulled the US out of international agreements and cozied up to dictators. So, yeah, there's reason to be concerned about how he'll handle the Ukraine situation. Will he continue to support Ukraine, or will he cut them off? Will he push for peace, or will he escalate the conflict? Zelensky is playing a dangerous game. He's betting that he can appeal to Trump's ego and convince him to be the hero. It's a long shot, but it's a shot he has to take. Let's rewind for a second. Remember that whole perfect phone call scandal? The one that got Trump impeached the first time? Yeah, that involved Zelensky. Trump pressured Zelensky to investigate Joe Biden in exchange for military aid. Not exactly a shining example of diplomacy. Fast forward to September 2024. Trump and Zelensky had a warm, good, constructive meeting in New York. At least that's how Zelensky described it. Is this a sign that they can put the past behind them and work together? Or is it just wishful thinking? Zelensky is sending his chief of staff, Andriy Yermak, to meet with Keith Kellogg, Trump's special envoy to Ukraine. Kellogg is a former general who's known for his hawkish views. What does this meeting mean for the future of US-Ukraine relations? Here's a glimmer of hope. Keith Kellogg is in favor of a ceasefire and peace talks between Ukraine and Russia. He wants to see security guarantees for Ukraine to prevent future invasions. This aligns with Trump's claims that he could end the war quickly, but there's a big, blustery obstacle: Vladimir Putin. Zelensky says Putin isn't interested in negotiating. He just wants to keep fighting. This makes a ceasefire incredibly difficult to achieve. And let's not forget that Trump has a history of making promises he doesn't keep. So what's the likely outcome of all this? Honestly, it's anyone's guess. The situation is incredibly complex and volatile. One thing is certain: the world will be watching closely as this high-stakes drama unfolds.